52nd three-point field goal made on the season for Brandon Robinson. He is the leader for this North Carolina team. Goldwire getting around, leaky block. Nice find to Jones. At the other way, but right now it's been the Duke pressure that is limiting North Carolina. Goldwire, the extra pass for Robinson for another.
Checked in, number 21 for NC State. Gives them some size at 6'10". Graduate transfer from UMKC. Robinson tees up another three, and he gets a wonderful bounce.
Another great athlete. He's been a highlight film all season long.
6-inch height advantage on Johnson, and plenty of springs in those legs for Cassius Stanley, the freshman from Los Angeles.
Good pass.
And the three.
Well, that's
a road win here to enhance their NCAA tournament resume.
I think they might try to go 2 for 1.
Markel Johnson's pass got turned over. And Wendell Moore scores in transition.
Allison Williams' point came out again in the 2-3 zone. They're not going, at least initially, back to the man-to-man.
Bad turnover by Johnson. And the lay-in by Hurt. With the inconsistency, 6 turnovers for Johnson already tonight, 14.5 to go.
Good job by Helms to stay down on that fake by Trey Jones. Really good job of staying in front.
Now the 8 to shoot for the Blue Devils. It's Trey Jones for 3.
It looked like Purdue was going to the Final Four, and here comes Virginia, and they took advantage. They want to win the national title.
Ball movement. Trey Jones, he hits a 3.
Because they had lost that similar game to the Louisville Cardinals earlier in the year.
Right.
And that showed Coach K that his team has grown up a bit. And right now they're trying to grow up here on the fly once again on the road and be able to rebound from what hasn't been a great first half as Cassius Stanley. Home at Castle Coliseum over Miami, but allowed that game to get away from them in 3 overtimes.
Duke winning the opening tip, coming in at 22-4, 12-3 in the ACC. Virginia Tech 6-9 in the conference. Just a few weeks ago, they were looking like a team headed for the NCAA tournament. Carey with his first touch has it knocked away. They swing it up top here for Jones, and a 3, and he'll knock it in. Trey. The Duke Blue Devils off to a nice start. They have taken an 8-2 lead. Vernon Carey coming off 27 against NC State. Trey Jones has emerged as perhaps the favorite for ACC Player of the Year. And the junior guard getting 16.6 assists per game. They're reigning through.
Right now, he is my vote for ACC Player of the Year because of what he does on both ends of the floor.
Good start for Isaiah Wilkins, a sophomore from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. 7 points for the Hokies, but pounding it inside for Carey.
And Virginia Tech has won the second half thus far. It was a 26-point lead for Duke going into the locker room. Right now, a 20-point game. And one of the things, if you're Mike Young, you're coaching for is your next game. Recognizing you've got to find something to build on in this game. And the way they were hit early in this one, you're probably going to have to throw this tape away.
We're into that big time.
From the elbow, TJ Gibbs. Yes, I'm, of the two of us, the expert on UFC in this booth.
You are that.
Yeah.
There he goes right at him.
Plus the foul for Vernon.
It's a zone. Duke came out, went zone, probably to protect Vernon Carey, but they still got the ball inside.
Carey has it, and Carey has 15. He's soaked.
This game down. Tempo is fully in favor of Duke. It's become a track meet up and down. Pitt can't keep up with that. They play 7 guys. They don't have the offensive firepower if this game goes to the 80s.
Carey one-on-one, sends it out for Hurt. Right for 3. And Duke stays red hot. They made their last. McGowan's dribbles into traffic off the right fingertips. No numbers, and Jones sees that. Slows the dribble. Into the corner. White with a good look from 3.
To what Coach Capel has done, but these players that he's bringing in, a Tony, a Champagny, 6'6", versatile pieces, those bigs that come in next year, watch out.
Carry position was too good there, and that's hard to...
First shot, and Trey Jones going the other way for the Blue Devils. It's the customary lineup of late for Duke as Matthew Hurd shoots from the corner and puts him up 3-0. Been a little bit prone to foul trouble as DJ Vasiljevic hits the shot along the baseline.
Playing a little foul trouble against Louisville, and he was not, in the last 4 games, 3 of them has not been the way he's played earlier in the year. In fact, Mike told us before the game, he's been better than what they even expected here. He's the candidate for player of the year in the conference.
He's taking a break now as Javin DeLaurier is checked in, one of the captains for the Blue Devils.
They're a deeper Blue Devil team than have been in the past.
Here's Cassius Stanley, his first shot of the night. Well, that's because of what DJ is doing. DJ of Serbian descent, but from Australia. That's his home. He's donating $5 for every 3-pointer he made this year, and several in the ESPN family have pledged to match that as well.
In fact, especially when Cole Anthony went out. My situation, I'm telling you now, they will be back. Back bigger than ever. Next year, they got one of the top 3 classes.
Maker and then got caught up in it and all those types of things, but there are going to be some severe consequences, and rightfully so. And Connell's hit a couple late here.
He is so gifted, and he can see plays development. His vision, his understanding of the game is really good for a young player.
Had left shoulder surgery back in July. Missed the first 4 games of the season, but loads of upside in getting more minutes game by game. Matthew Hurd,
longer and bigger than Trey Jones, who stayed in front of him. Johnson was just able to shoot it over him.
17 in the first half for Johnson, the freshman. Hurd at the other end, bangs down a 3. How high? They're playing well.
That's the second time Amir Sims has set a great screen. Either created for himself or for his teammate. With your best players, your best screener, good things are going to happen.
Stanley looking to get going. Goldwire and Jones both in the backcourt, and Stanley will get going. Dawes going too quick. Taken away by Goldwire. Numbers for Duke, and O'Connell will get the slam.
Coach John Shire, who was talking about Clemson spreading the floor. He said we're way more spread out than we'd like to be, and also that comes from the 3-point shooting defense. We've got to block the
Corner couldn't see where his feet were. Dawes, a nice look away, but he couldn't finish the left-handed layup. Jones will step into a 3.
Nope.
And bank it in.
And a big rebound by Cassius Stanley, 6'6" freshman who has been so impressive. Up top for Jones, and no call to play for the Blue Demons. Devils, and on the jump shot, that was switched in from down. 15 a game is too high. At this point in the season, he's doing what he can. They have 5 turnovers, 3 field goals. On the corner, Baker. Yes, he swishes it in. For Mike Krzyzewski, just in the NCAA tournament in his career. Goldwire off to Jones. They move it for Carey. Open shooter. And it's Baker.
I don't know about that.
You'd let that one go.
I don't think there was enough there.
Look very, very sharp as always tonight. That's going to be laid up and in on the basket by Burke.
Off to Stanley. Show from Carey. No advantage given.
And Johnson turns it over. O'Connell. Goldwire. Jones off the fake. The jumper. Got it! Right at the buzzer. He has 4. I guess you could say that about most of the Demon Deacons tonight, that they have been quite silent offensively. Baseline O'Connell, Baker off the fake. And back for him now. He'll knock that one down to 3.
In the future of this program.
Here's Parham down low and a turnover. Turnover here for Georgia Tech. That's their 5th of the night.
Maybe you may not want Parham down low, Matt.
He can scoot. He got under the hoop, and Carey gets over the hoop.
He read that defense perfectly.
He's got a game-high 16, 12 of them coming in the second half. White for 3, yes!
Miller the handoff to Vasiljevic. Step back 15-footer. Tip no. Duke ball.
Rodney Miller's got to get that ball. He had Cassius Stanley there.
Stanley wide open. Count it.
Well, that's just beautiful basketball.
He could be a deadly shooter.
Well, he's an excellent shooter. He hasn't missed a free throw yet. Another turnover that leads to a run out.
And an unselfish play. Goldwire finds her. And team includes a couple of Blue Devils.
Could be some controversy here. Vernon Carey, the early midseason player of the year over Jordan.
Carolina, they look great. They had looked great for the entire season. Now they've gotten suffered a couple of losses in the last couple of weeks.
Well, the game last night, they didn't have Kyle Young.
Yeah.
So he didn't play. Another great transition play and a beautiful pass.
Rishwain tees another one up. And Jack White the rebound.
Jack White got tied up with Mitchell there. I think BC wanted a foul called.
Joey Baker.
He was named a captain. Off the bounce, Anderson. A little strong on the pull-up. Goldwire with numbers. Stanley elevates and lays it in.
Where your feet are set, it's in rhythm. That's going to be a higher percentage three. They have not gotten that yet. They've gotten a lot of those.
White.
7 assists a game. He's an initiator. He's a facilitator. He's the best on-the-ball defender in this conference. So, yeah, that's going to change things for Duke. It's a shot to the identity, but they've still got to find a way to get what they need. And so far, they're doing it inside.
On cue, Cho, the junior from Lowell, Mass, makes his first field goal.
All I'm paying attention to the second half defensively for Duke is just stance. Are you engaged? Are you locked into a stance? Vernon Carey, that little slip, that's going to be natural-born leaders. They've grown into the role that they're in.
That's a pretty good base.
Yeah, you could see him as he stood up a little bit. He started to stagger just a little bit, so there's nothing too serious.
Vernon Carey back in. He made a double piece. Better passing out of it to get the end. Wire's got the basketball now. Also an excellent defender.
Duke's got to continue to throw that basketball inside.
Carey over the double team. And why do we as a national media forever underestimate what we're going to see out of Tallahassee? It's true.
It is very true.
And all Leonard Hamilton does is win 25 games or more every year.
Every single year.
Here's Baker again. Boy, he's found the range. Luxury.
Absolutely, because now you can get up and in without fear of getting beaten. Now, you don't want to get beaten, but it's comforting knowing that you have somebody who can erase some mistakes on the backside. I had the privilege of playing with both Dikembe Mutombo and with Alonzo Mourning. You talk about two guys that can go get it.
Long two for Baker. Big Ten Conference. In spite of what the Terps are doing in Jersey right now, you still think the Big Ten is the best conference so far?
No question about it, because if you look at their... Joe Baker continues to...
Of course, off of missed threes, you allow Virginia Tech to get a transition. Turnover on that possession, but still a possible good look.
4 on 2, and Jack.
Who do you turn to offensively? Well, with this group right now, honestly, I believe Radford might be the best option. But Duke out in transition with another opportunity.
Wendell Moore patiently puts it up and in. Tillman very quiet. 2 early fouls. Now a rejection by Carey, who's also having a terrific night. Goldwire ahead to Jones. Marcus Bingham Jr.'s got his first 2 made threes of the season here tonight, and it's a 12-point game. Carey and Delorier out there together right now for Duke, and again, they've got no...
They were really good against Marquette on Sunday down in Orlando when they won that tournament. Really played well.
A little pressure here from the Spartans, desperately trying to force some turnovers.
And one of the big reasons that Duke is able to stake out this lead, you got to give a lot of credit to Javin Delorier and Jack White for the way they've played. Jack White started in this game because Cassius Stanley is injured. He came off the bench. What, he's got 10 points, 6 rebounds, a couple of blocks, a couple of steals. He's been very, very good. That lift that both he and Jack White gave this team was really important.
Wow, and the Stars.
Hales matched up with Baker. Slipped it through to Burns, and a turnover, the first one for Winthrop.
Phenomenal defensive effort from Baker. Help side was omnipresent.
Quick trigger for 3.
Back in the Wayback Machine.
Harris has now got 6.
of the 17 points for the Lumberjacks. He's been as advertised. So has Trey. 6 points next to his name. Kensmill takes his time, has it blocked away by Carey.
Well, he took his time because Cassius Stanley was there. That gave Carey time to catch up. Great team defense by Duke.
Carey.
Thorpe's played well. You know, again, trying to find guys if you're Mark Fox and his coaching staff. And Thorpe's a guy that, you know what, good body, smart, willing.
For Duke this year is where will they get their perimeter scoring from?
There's another takeaway. Jones for three. He's got it.
Got some offensive gifts.
DeAndre Jones couldn't get it to go for Central Arkansas.
Just because the shot is close to the basket doesn't mean it's a good shot.
He has not been gun-shy so far. Matthew Hurt trains a three.
See, when you get into
point margin, less than 7 to go first half. Delorier from Goldwire and the finish, plus the foul. Cooper on the block. 13th Central Arkansas turnover. Moore finishes. And the close loss to Georgetown on Saturday. And blocked by Matthew Hurt.
See, Jones just took that in, again, much too far.
O'Connell. Got it.
Oh, boy.
He's in, of course, out of the Mountain West. 1-0 so far. Picked toward the bottom of that conference. Carry off the baseline out of bounds. You've been waiting for that. Nice baseline out of bounds.
Garrett became a much bigger part of the offense, mostly doing that, getting downhill.
Well, he's a right-hand driver, and he oftentimes will drive off of Devon Dotson's penetration. But you got to take that right-hand drive away from him. Hurt for three. Well, how good is that? I mean, just